Dressing like a bat doesn't make you a hero, it just makes you a target. And using a gun makes you just like them. I want you out of here.
So there's been buzz about Jenna Ortega taking on different roles, like possibly Marvel's White Tiger, or even as our new Batgirl in James Gunn's fresh take on the DC Universe. Yep, she might be slipping into the Batgirl suit for the upcoming Batman Brave and the Bold flick. Now let's dig into all the juicy details we've got on this new Batgirl movie. Not much is out there yet about DC's Batman the Brave and the Bold movie, but the tidbit about featuring some of the Bat family has got folks talking about who could step into those roles. While we're used to seeing Batman paired with just one Robin on the big screen, comic fans know his crew runs deep. TV shows have delved into the world of Robins, Batwomen, and more, but now it seems they're getting their shot at the spotlight in a major film. It's probably not realistic to expect every member of the Bat family to make it into the movie, so there's a chance we'll meet a new Bat family member, with Jenna Ortega being a perfect fit. With Superman Legacy already boasting a rich lineup of characters, the possibilities are wide open. Shifting the focus from just Bruce Wayne to his whole crime-fighting clan is a smart move. While Batman often gets portrayed as a solitary figure, his allies bring out a different side to him, one that's more caring and paternal, aspects that don't always get highlighted. Seeing Jenna Ortega in the Batman Brave and the Bold movie could be just what we DC fans are craving. Although she hasn't dipped her toes into the comic book superhero genre yet, Ortega's star power is undeniable. With standout performances in projects like the Wednesday series on Netflix and recent appearances in the Scream movies and X, she's become one of Hollywood's rising young talents. Considering her age and talent, casting Ortega as Batgirl in the new DC Universe would be a solid choice. It could offer a fresh take on the character, perhaps depicting a younger, less experienced version of Batgirl, while still allowing for diversity with a Latina actress playing Barbara Gordon. While Batgirl's appearance in the DC Universe hasn't been confirmed yet, it's entirely plausible that Barbara could join the franchise in various upcoming movies and TV shows from DC Studios. Given that the Bat family is rumored to make an appearance in some capacity in the Brave and the Bold movie, there's a chance that Batgirl could have a supporting role, and bringing in someone like Jenna Ortega would definitely add some serious star power to the mix. But as of now, whether Ortega will indeed land the role of Batgirl remains to be seen, as James Gunn's DC Universe is still in its early stages. Thankfully, the rebooted DC Universe currently in development by James Gunn and Peter Safran offers a fresh start and potential solutions to the setbacks faced by previous projects. One notable casualty of the restructuring was the highly anticipated Batgirl film, originally slated to premiere on HBO Max by the end of 2022. Despite being near completion, Warner Brothers made the surprising decision to cancel the $90 million production as part of a broader financial strategy that also impacted other nearly finished films. Among the cast members of the aborted Batgirl project were Brendan Fraser, set to portray Firefly, and Michael Keaton, reprising his role as Batman, with Leslie Grace secured to play Barbara Gordon's Batgirl. While the fate of the movie itself seems sealed, there's hope that Gunn, with his creative prowess, could potentially salvage the character of Batgirl within the revitalized DC Universe. With that said, the rebooted DCU, helmed by James Gunn and Peter Safran, offers a fresh start with a promising solution. Despite the setback of Warner Brothers canceling the $90 million Batgirl film, which was nearly completed with production and set to star Leslie Grace as Barbara Gordon, there's still hope for the character's future in the DC Universe. Since Batgirl never actually appeared in the DCEU, retaining Leslie Grace as Batgirl wouldn't confuse audiences or create any continuity issues. This opens up possibilities for her to appear in upcoming projects within the new DCU. For instance, James Gunn's Batman the Brave and the Bold seems like a logical fit. This upcoming project is set to introduce a new Batman, potentially working alongside his son, Damian, as Robin, implying the existence of past Robins like Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, and Tim Drake. It's reasonable to assume that Batgirl would also be part of the Bat family in this universe, along with other iterations like Stephanie Brown and Cassandra Cain. With such a rich tapestry of characters, Brave and the Bold presents an ideal opportunity for Batgirl to make her debut in the DCU. So, while the standalone Batgirl movie may never see the light of day, there's still a chance for Leslie Grace's portrayal of the character to shine in this exciting new landscape. Batgirl's presence in the DCU is crucial, regardless of who ultimately takes on the role. Retaining Leslie Grace as Batgirl would not only rectify past missteps by Warner Brothers, but it would also inject excitement and positivity into the franchise. However, beyond the casting, integrating Batgirl into the new DCU is paramount. Barbara Gordon plays a pivotal role in Gotham's crime-fighting landscape, whether as Batgirl or as Oracle, serving as Batman's trusted ally and strategist. The potential for dynamic interactions between Barbara and other members of the Bat family, like Nightwing and the other Batgirls, is incredibly enticing. While keeping Grace as Batgirl would undoubtedly stir up significant anticipation and goodwill, ensuring that Batgirl becomes a central figure in the DCU, regardless of who portrays her, is key to enriching the universe and satisfying fans. James Gunn has expressed his interest in bringing actors from the Marvel Studios' Guardians of the Galaxy franchise into the DCU fold, and one candidate for that crossover could be Karen Gillan, who has the potential to take on the role of Barbara Gordon in The Brave and the Bold. Gillan boasts a wealth of experience in action-packed roles, having starred in the Jumanji franchise and delivered a dynamic performance in Gunpowder Milkshake. Her portrayal of Nebula in the MCU showcased her ability to infuse a character with depth and complexity, qualities that would undoubtedly enrich the portrayal of Batgirl in the DCU. However, it's worth noting that Gillan has expressed her own desire to portray Poison Ivy in the DCU, indicating her interest in exploring a different character within the universe. While Gillan would undoubtedly excel in either role, her preference for Poison Ivy suggests that she may not ultimately take on the role of Barbara Gordon. With that being said, a new Batgirl storyline in Batman Brave and the Bold movie could take on a punk-inspired narrative. Imagine a gritty urban setting where Batgirl navigates the streets of Gotham with a rebellious edge, fighting crime and challenging authority in her own unique way. This punk-inspired approach could inject fresh energy into the character, exploring themes of defiance, individuality, and empowerment. Alternatively, in a solo movie starring Jenna Ortega, the punk-inspired storyline could delve even deeper into Batgirl's origins and motivations. Picture a coming-of-age tale where a young Barbara Gordon discovers her own strength and identity amidst the chaos of Gotham City. As she embraces her role as Batgirl, she defies expectations and forges her own path, inspired by the punk ethos of rebellion and self-expression. Whether it's in the ensemble adventure of Batman Brave and the Bold or in a standalone film starring Jenna Ortega, a punk-inspired Batgirl story has the potential to captivate audiences and breathe new life into the iconic character. And that's a wrap for today's video. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one. But before you go, let me ask you this. With all the exciting possibilities brewing in the DC Universe, who would you like to see take on the role of Batgirl? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit subscribe for more updates on all things DC.